Are you a leader or a boss? I worked for 15 years in the corporate environment in South Africa, and I can assure you I've worked for both of these people. What is the difference? We're going to talk about that today. I'm Debbie Jager, and I'm part of the John Maxwell team. What is a leader and a boss, and what's the difference between them, and how would that influence your business? Having more bosses or more leaders work for you? Well, I think the first thing we can talk about is a boss and how they feel about their titles. Because you see, for a boss, it's all about title. They are all about the perks, what they get from this position. They don't care about the people that much. In fact, they'll talk down to their people as if they are children. For leaders, it's completely different because they are focused on the people. To them, leadership is about people. They're the captain of a team, and they want to make sure that the team wins. When the team wins, the company will win. And that's what it's about for them. It's not as much about the title. For them, having the title is a means to lead people. It's not about the title and the accomplishments that go with it. And that's what the boss is about as well. For them, it's about the past and the past accomplishments. For the boss, it's all about accomplishments in the past. They don't focus on the future because they only have a list of things that they've done in the past. They don't look for opportunity like leaders do. They look to the future and they look for opportunity. Bosses find excuses because they don't have a lot of things coming their way. They don't have people who innovate. Bosses have big egos. People with big egos know everything. You can't teach them anything, and they don't take ideas from their teams. They don't recognize the input of their teams as valuable. They just walk over their staff, and what they say is law. They don't value people input because they've got big egos and they know everything. Leaders, on the other hand, grow. They know they don't know everything. And they are okay with that. That's why they put a team together who can help them and make them better. Bosses lead with authority. They are authoritative and their word stands. No one else has got an opinion that matters, and they will definitely not ask for advice. Their word goes, and people follow them out of fear. But leaders lead with integrity, and people follow them because they want to, because they say, let's go, not go. Let's go. Let's go do this. They get the people to work together. When a boss leads with authority, the people are scared of innovation because they fear failure, because their boss will be all over them. But in companies where leaders are in charge, people innovate. They create more because their leaders empower them to innovate. The last thing that I want to share with you is that bosses take credit for everything. In the rare occasion that their staff members do something that's amazing, they will make sure they get the credit for it. Where leaders gives credit, they don't take credit, they give it because they value their teams. While I was working in corporate, I had the opportunity to move to a new department. And I was hesitant whether I should do this or not. So I went to my boss at the time, which was a great leader. I went to him and I asked him, what do you think about this man in the organization? And I told him the man's name, and he did something amazing. This was his first words about this man. He said, if I can go and work for him tomorrow, I'll be packing up my office right now. He's one of the best men to work for in this organization. He's a true leader. Well, that day he made my choice very easy for me. And I did go and work for this great leader, which was one of the best things I could have ever done in my career. What do people say about you? What do your people in your company say about your company's leaders, or are they bosses? Do they care about the people in your team? Do they care about your customers and your clients? Or don't they care at all? It's all about the title for them and about the past accomplishments. Or are they focused on growing your organization with integrity so that your company will have a good name and will grow continuously? Thank you for watching.